What's up, nail geeks, and welcome to the first video of 2025. I have lots of content planned for you all this week. I hope the new year is treating you all wonderfully. So far, so good on my end too. And I'm going to continue channeling all the good energy, the good vibes, all that, just everything. Unicorn, fart, and rainbows vibes for this year. We have a racy type of videos to kick off the new year with content. We have BCB Lacquers Smut collection. This is a 6-piece collection inspired by, I guess you could say, romance novels, that type of thing, but more focusing on the smutty part of it. And we've also got a gift with purchase to check out too. I do want to make a quick blanket statement before we get to the swatches. I know for a fact there are some people who do watch my content with their kids. I know I've met a few moms who brought me their children to meet at say Polish and Beauty Expos over the last couple of years. And I just want to make a quick blanket statement that the names to these polishes are spicy. So I just wanted to throw that out there. I try to keep this as, like, I guess, G-rated as possible, and I try to omit words here and there if I can, just because I want to be like all inclusive to everybody. If you have littles watching with you, you may want to wait because some of these names are, again, very spicy. So without further ado, let's dive in. This collection is launching literally today. So I want to get this content out real quick because there is a special for the first 48 hours that these polishes are going live. So I'm gonna quit yammering on spiciness and let's check out the swatches. First up is I Touch My Shelf. This is a deep red jelly base with a red to orange magnetic pull. This is what I would classify as being a heavy flirter with being a one-coater polish. It is so delightful on application and it builds up perfectly to opacity on 2 normal coats. I think if you went in, ham on your first coat, you might be able to stop at that first layer, but going in for that second normal coat, I think plumps it up really well. This will dry down really flat, so use a good glossy top coat. I loved how much dimension there is with the red on red action. Rock Hard Abs, because that's what we're talking about, is a bright plum curly base with a strong pink orange gold shifting shimmer. When I first started swatching it, I felt like it was a magnetic polish. I just swore up and down those particles looked like they magnetized, so I can assure you they do not. This is wonderful at 2 normal coats. No need to go in heavy-handed or light-handed. For starting off with a touch of a jelly type feel to the application, I thought it was perfect at 2 coats. Phero-Moans is a bright hot neon pink curly base with a strong blue to purple shimmer. This polish is so beautiful in person. It is just as vibrant and bright as you see on my nails here. Medium to deep skin tones. This is going to look ridiculous on you too. Now, I want to note, it's not very often I will get up on a soapbox and tell you guys to buy a polish. Do not miss out on this polish. It is so damn pretty in person. I just raved about it to my husband, and I'm sure he's like, I don't understand what you're going on about this pink bottle, but it's magic. It's magic in a bottle, and I strongly urge you to give this one a shot. Pun intended. Just the Tip, speaking of, is a white curly with a strong pink orange gold shifting shimmer. Now, this is what I would describe as being milkier type of finishes. It's got that strong curly-like bounce to the formula in general. And as you go up on your layers, you just want to be a little mindful of any potential streaking. Regardless, I thought this was great at 2 coats. I really can't see anyone needing to go up to a 3rd coat unless you're rocking, really, really long nails. But 2 coats and a glossy top coat was just right. That's A Mouthful. Is a muted pink curly with a pink orange gold shimmer and a touch of micro purple large particle shimmer. This one is pretty identical to Rock Hard Abs, that second one that we saw. And I just want to touch on how much I enjoy BCB's formulas. I'm a 3-coater girl, and I have to say, a lot of times there's a decent chance I'm only going to stop at 2 coats with her polishes. I really enjoy just how in your face they are, even when they come off soft, like these 2, the straight shimmers in the collection. So kudos to BCB. It's how you use it is a gray Crelly with a pink, purple, gold, green multichrome magnetic pole. Now, very much like I Touch My Shelf, this one also looks really cool unmagnetized too. So your complete preference on that. Again, I thought 2, maybe 3 coats was perfect. This one's really going to depend on your type of application process, but even for me, 2 coats was perfect. Both of the magnetic polishes in this collection, they both responded really well to the Magic Magnetic Top Coat. So if you apply magnetics the way I do, it works. And if you do it layer by layer for your magnetizing process, I think both of them are very user-friendly. Back shot is our gift with purchase. This is a white Crelly base with fuchsia, rose gold, and gold metallic flakes. This was the outlier that I chose to take it up to 3 thin coats. And with that said, I still think 2 normal coats would have been just fine. It has a very creamy, smooth, really nice self-leveling factor to the formula in general, and very easy. I had no dragging or anything. I really have to compliment BCB on how much of a pleasure it is to apply polishes. No texture or anything from the flakes. I just used my regular glossy top coat and it was perfect. And we're going to wrap this up with the Willet Topper segment. This is where I use a black swatch stick to demonstrate if polishes have layering capabilities. Both magnetics do layer decently well, but with my super busted ring magnet there, they do topper. However, I feel like you're not going to do them justice because there's so much depth. The 2 shimmers I can see being a little creative with, especially over, say, black and maybe like matchy match, almost like gray type of bases. Phero-Moans, I was actually surprised it was really cool over black. Just the tip, if you layer this one, because it's that milky type of finish, be mindful of your brush strokes. And again, That's a Mouthful is pretty much like rock hard abs in how it applies and how it appears, that kind of thing. So you could have some potential there. And then same thing goes with the magnetic. This one is a little more obvious than I Touch My Shelf. And then back shot, it works, but probably just over like really light neutral colors. Now that I have the official information in front of me here, we have the Love and Smut collection. I forgot the love part and just focused on the smut part. These are going to be launched by the time that this video goes up. During the first 48 hours of this launch, there's going to be a couple of specials going on with it. For the first 48 hours only, anyone who purchases the collection or a polish/cuticle oil from the collection will receive the special gift with purchase polish. If you don't want the gift with purchase polish, it does state in our PR information here that you don't have to have it if you're not wanting it. But I could, extra spicy name, what have you. But if you don't want it, just leave a note during checkout to let her know. After the first 48 hours, the gift with purchase polish will become available for everyone to buy for $13.50 on its own. And then again, for the first 48 hours, the collection and cuticle oils will be 10% off, which brings me to cuticle oils. I'm a big freaking fan of, I have all my stuff here. I have so much I'm recording for this week. I'm a big fan of BCB's cuticle oil. P.S. I apologize about the holiday lighting for the last set of videos I did. I thought it would be cute to have the Christmas tree going in the background and stuff. And then it turns out that my camera absolutely hated it. So it looked like I was filming in a 1994 massive camera. It was truly awful. And then Elminster, he's behind me. Yeah, you can see him there. He walked behind my camera and he knocked a bunch of wires, and I have all this precariously set up. So he knocked my microphone a little bit. And so it was completely moved and swiveled around. And then the audio was trashed too on half of the face recordings. It was a nightmare. So I want to apologize about that. But anyways, I'm getting so off topic here. Elminster is he's something else. But anyways, I love their cuticle oils. They're so freaking huge. This is the massive 6 milliliter pen that is in the scent After Hours. It's funny because it reminds me of going to those boutiques way back in the day, pre-kids days. And, you'd get all kinds of, I would massage oils, things like that. So it's funny because I don't know if you can see it probably not. It's looks like a potion, like a purpley, smoky potion looking thing. Definitely got the smut vibes going on here. obnoxious microphone sounds. I apologize about that. I just wanted to sniff this for the first impression while I'm on recording here before I mess with it. I have a couple of these over at my computer desk, but this is essentially how you're going to get the product out. Oh, and it just, yep, very appropriate for the video. All right, well, we got lots here just to smell. So, oh, that's lovely. It smells, it's fruity, but there's a bit of a musk type smell to it. That's lovely. Official scent notes: black currant, pear nectar, midnight jasmine, vanilla cream, lush freesia, caramelized patchouli, amber woods. Yeah, I can definitely see how all these are in here. It's got that like musk type of smell to it, like that woody type of scent. But I can absolutely get that there's like a fruit at the top note too. It's if you like these perfume styled type scents, definitely up there. So you can grab this one, After Hours, the name, along with your collection if you're wanting to grab them. Please grab that pink. I cannot urge you enough. I actually showed it to my husband when I was editing the video, and I was like, look at this pink. It's amazing. And the cuticle oil. These are so freaking big. It's comical. Grab the cuticle oil to go along with your Love and Smut collection. On my PR notes, it's saying part 1. So we're going to get a part 2, maybe closer to Valentine's Day, maybe. We'll see about that. Just make sure if you're getting your cuticle oil pen out, it doesn't just all over you like that. So I will link you all below to BCB Lacquers website if you want to get in there and check that out. And I'm still laughing at this oil all over my hands. How appropriate. Of course, it would be like the first video of the year that things are just very, very funny. I will link you below to BCB Lacquers, and I'll also link you to the Facebook group if you want to get in there. Interact with Brittany. She's super cool. This is a really underrated brand, and I don't understand why like this brand doesn't get more hype. I was thoroughly impressed with this collection. Yeah, they're beautiful. So I definitely look forward to seeing what part 2 has in store for us. So links in the description box below. Stay tuned. I have some really fun stuff coming up for this week too. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.